Greetings and happy Sunday. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, happy week of things. My name is Liz, otherwise known as Pezliz. And here on twitch.tv/Pezliz, every single Sunday, we share makes from the community. And that can be any project that people are working on, from of course, 3D printing projects, design projects, anything that they're making or doing, we love to share it. And my intent with that is to encourage people and empower them to learn, make, and share with confidence. So, without further ado, we are going to start sharing the makes this week. And if you want to add to the makes, go to my Discord and explore all the different channels, and we're going to have a good time. So, let's get started with the makes this Sunday. And of course, welcome in anyone that's just joining on Twitch. We've been having a fun afternoon already. Speaking of fun, Diablo Spawn says, I needed a webcam mount, so I created one for the 85M, 85X, and this is available on printables. So there is a webcam mount, so he can film his printer. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. All right. Next up, Built Over Bot shared that he has a fire horse available. So this is available on Thangs, and Built Over Bot, Bob and Sandy have this awesome fire horse. I love this dual silk filament. So it looks like it's a silk red and gold, which is perfect for the fire horse. We are headed into the Lunar New Year, and it is the year of the fire horse. Thank you for sharing, Built Over Bot. Hyperfix had to print this thing, and these are called Best Damn Valentine. It's a low poly beaver, and oh my goodness, it's a cute little beaver with a log with love. That is super cute. So Hyperfixed, thank you for sharing. I love these full build plates. And I realize it says damn. And then Zadie Maker Zach says, would you take a look at that? Those are super cute. Love that. Awesome, Hyperfixed. Remember, it's never too late to print for Valentine's Day. Diablo Spawn is ready for, well, we did have Friday the 13th, but also ready for some fun. This is the Chunky Ghost Face by our friend Kit Kiln. And now we get a full view of Ghostface taking a stab at the 13th with a screamable, I don't know, a print that is a scream. I don't have enough dad jokes. Sorry. I'll work on it. There we go. Thank you for sharing, Diablo Spawn. Awesome. Ooh, Technoside. Technoside is in with some Zao 3D Love Dragons in, ooh, this is really nice. Cookie Cad Sunset PLA. Those are super cute. I love the way the gradient shows off the hearts on the tail. Oh, those are fun. What a fun filament too. Oh, I love the eyes in black too. Oh, that's fun. Thank you for sharing, Technoside. And beautiful filament there. Big Jano tagging K2 Kevin. The first of hopefully many. It's that time of year. Maker Chip Mania, Maker Chip Mania. Let's make Maker Chips, yeah. These are the first ever on the two-tool Prusa XL. I know that Technoside had something to do with this too. So let's go, Big Jano, making his Maker Chips. So he's got a Yeet. You hate to see it, and he has a Big Jano Maker Chip. Awesome. I can't wait to see these at Rocky Mountain Rep Festival. Also, speaking of Rocky Mountain Rep Festival, they are still seeking out volunteers. So if you are planning to attend Rocky Mountain and don't have plans, consider volunteering even for a shift or two. You get all kinds of fun perks with that, and it's a fun way to be involved in an event. All right, Diablo Spawn says, "I choose you, Pikachu." So this is the Ash Chunkum. This is the Pokemon character. So there we go. He's gonna catch them all. Grenier says, "Yes, Woot, come volunteer with me at Rocky Mountain." And Grenier can tell you about the experience. It's a really fantastic way to be involved in an event. Not just a free t-shirt. I think you get all kinds of good stuff. Clownhammer's also a volunteer for Rocky Mountain. So if you're worried about what it might entail, contact Clownhammer, Grenier. They can tell you it's a great experience because they're doing it again. Oh, Epic Man 340. I saw this being printed on MakerDeck, and I love this filament. This is the Polymaker Crystal Rose Quartz. So this is a Crystal Rose Quartz gradient, and this is a coastal seashell jewelry dish, which is available, I believe, on Maker World. That is cool. Look how the gradient works for that. That is absolutely gorgeous. I love using more infill. Oh, that is so cool. So that's available on Maker World, I believe. All right, next we have from Diablo Spawn, the T60 Power Chunker Fallout Kit. And this, of course, by Kit Kiln. Ooh, fun choices of filament. Fun choices. Def Gamer said, "Would be nice if there were 3D printing expos in Canada." We're working on it. If you ! Canada here in chat, we do have a Canadian Makers Discord. And of course that we also have a Facebook group and a Twitter account. And with that, you can learn more about what we're trying to do and get involved for sure. That is so cool, Diablo Spawn. Love that make. Thank you for sharing. Next up from Hyperfixed, this is super cute. This is a miniature rose that prints in less than 13 minutes and uses a piece of filament for the stem. This pocket Valentine rose is available on Maker World. You can get a last minute or an apology set of a dozen roses very quickly. So there you go. All good. I like that. That's super cute. Thank you for sharing, Hyperfixed. All right. Ooh, DMAT's got it. I love DMAT's descriptions. So, DMAT says, "This was a simple print. When I crunched the numbers, I found printing all three together saves some filaments, even though the number of filament changes remain the same, 520. Done at 100%, 80%, and 60% scale. Printed on my Bamboo Lab P1S combo using Polymaker Polyterra." So, he still got his matte, which is Polyterra, wood brown, and charcoal black. Do 3D PLA silk green, silk turquoise blue, and generic PLA silk red filaments. Printed at 0.2 layer, 3 perimeters, 15% gyroid infill, and a 22-hour print time. And this is a Valentine's Heart Bear by Triple G Workshop, which is available on Printables. Super cute. I love the colors. I love the colors. Oh my goodness. And in chat, people are having car issues. Goodness gracious. I hope everyone's okay. Oh, those are really cute. I love the way they turned out, DMAT. Oh, I love the silk for the hearts. That is a bearable print for love. Yeah, Triple G Workshop has some really awesome stuff. I've been sort of following them for a while. I think I should get them in for an interview. I think that'd be fun. All right. So there's the heart. Diablo Spawn. Ash is happy to have his friend with him. So this is the Misty chunk from Pokemon. I don't know anything about Pokemon, so I'm just going to appreciate this. And that is a super fun make. I love the hair color. Is that Galaxy Red? It looks like it might be. That's awesome. Zany Maker Zach in with gotta print them all. I like the commentary, Zach. You're awesome. Pezzy rings in with it looks like a knitted Gengar. Oh, and a Snorlax. See, I know some of the names. This is Gengar, right? That is super cute. Look at the knitted Gengar. And here's the 360. Oh, that is so cool. Zany Maker Zach says, that's one of my favorites. Brian says, I need it. And look at Snorlax. That's Snorlax, I know, right? Snorlax snores. And is lackadaisical? I don't know. That is so cute. Oh, this is why we love matte filament too, right? When you have matte filament, it really does look knit. Oh my goodness, and we've got more. But wait, there's more. Yeah, Tony Wright, I don't know anything about Pokemon except the names I see repeated. And I can kind of recognize some of the characters. But I appreciate it. Oh, and that's Squirtle? Is this Squirtle? Am I good? Am I good? Am I getting it? Is that Squirtle? A knit in time. There we go. Those are so cool. Oh my goodness, Pezzy rings. And we do have the designer. See, I'm pretty good. I haven't lost any points today. All three by 3D Studio, which is Whale 3D Studio on Patreon. Super cute. Oh my goodness. Pezzy rings, how many weeks in a row are you going to be on the thumbnail for my videos? Because, oh my gosh, you have such gorgeous makes. Thank you for sharing. That's Whale Studio. Killer Prince is in. Ooh, for my daughter's first grade class, another knitted model. This is fun though, because I see some silk here. And this is knitted love snails, which are available on Maker World. Oh my goodness. I love the gradient. So we've got a gradient, we've got a dual silk, and then the cute little red hearts. Oh, I hope your printers have been busy. Killer Prince, welcome in. And happy Sunday. We had some fun in your stream where people were walking down memory lane. And I learned that Killer Prince knows less about computers than I do. Oh, that's a great color selection too, Killer Prince. Those are super cute. Look at that. Thank you for sharing. Oh, and I like the desk pad. That is Fedor's desk pad, right? 3D Print SOS. He's got some great merch. All right, Polymaker. Oh, it's a Polymaker Luminous PLA. And some random silks. That's what you do with random silks, eh? I said A. We're gonna have to get an A count. There's something about me being Canadian and my A's are really coming out this winter. Diablo Spawn did another lithophane for a friend to give his wife for Valentine's Day. Oh, that's so pretty. So there's a hummingbird and a butterfly going into a hibiscus flower. Really pretty. Zany Maker Zach says that print is so lit. I love it. Thanks for sharing, Diablo Spawn. All right. Also from Diablo Spawn, a Scout Trooper. This is, of course, another Kit Kiln model. And you can see in the background, he's got quite a collection of Maker mugs. We've got Bearded Printer's mug right there. We've got Shenanigans. I see a pezliz mug and a partridge in a pear tree. Let's take a look at this. Oh, and a big Jano in the background, too. And Diablo Spawn says, my Soval Zero arrives tomorrow. That's awesome. So we're going to see even more prints. Thank you for sharing. I like this trooper. I like seeing all the different troopers from Kit Kiln. All right. Midnight Wolf has been working on a project. First draft of this model I did, inspired by Pezliz. It's a holder for your build plate sponge, scrubber, scrub daddy, or whatever you use to clean your plate with. The simple design lets you keep them separate so you don't use them for other things. Includes 3 holes in the bottom for drainage. Not uploaded yet anywhere, but so there's no link, but this is a work in progress. And just so you know, when you do clean your build plate, you want to make sure that you have a sponge or scrubber that is just for the build plate. So I actually have one that's set aside specifically for my build plate. And this allows you to be very specific about your build plate. Nice drainage there. And works for a Midnight Wolf sink. Perfect. Thank you for sharing and happy creating. All right. Big Jano has an update here. The first of many. You love to see it. Big Jano. I love these. I love these. These, of course, are maker chips that were designed by our friend Technoside. And these are the first for the dual nozzles on his on Big Jano's Prusa XL. Awesome possum. We've got some sharing from the one and only pezliz. This is the Love, which is available on Maker World in Zombie Hedgehog. Hedgehog makes Galaxy Red. And if you ever had something shared and shown at the same time, look. Shoosh. Here. I will share and share. There. So this is a really pretty, really fun model. I did print it face down so we could get the build plate effect. And this, I increased the percent so it would max out on the build plate. But this is a really fun print for Valentine's Day. Or of course, for any time you want to send some love. So that's fun. I also have the Plaid Heart Box by James the Printer. I did this in Polymaker's new PLA formula. The purple and the pink, and there's some celestial white there too. Yes, it's a nice print for any, and this is a nice print for any time of year. You can give it to your Canadian girlfriend, eh? I like the plaid heart. It's really fun. And James has some awesome designs. And I did increase the size of this so I could have 2 different sizes of the boxes. So this is available from James the Printer. This is a model by Fix'em Dude. And this is a heart napkin holder. Of course, you can hold your mail in it too. Paperwork, anything. And this is in the Polymaker new Panchroma PLA. So the new PLA formula, the purple and the pink, and then there's celestial white there. And the envelope that it's holding, the very fancy envelope, is actually from, which had a little gift from Harold Pulcher. Harry Pookins. So there we go. Next up we have Daddy Wazzy's Drum Bowl in Polymaker Panchroma Celestial Rainbow. This is available on Maker World, and oh my goodness, it is so gorgeous. I love how I got just a little bit of the blue going to the green, then the yellow, a little bit of the orange, and then the pink for the Celestial Rainbow. And Daddy Wazzy's bowl. I decided to take the picture in two different lighting situations. So this one's kind of with a light in the front so you can see. I wanted you to see, look. I wanted you to see the Celestial. I wanted you to see and appreciate the work that Daddy Wazzy did to get that beautiful effect. Where, you know, if you're using a silk filament, for example, you're going to get all kinds of light bouncing off the diamonds there. I think it's really cool. So that's with light in front of it, and then this is just in the box so you can see, you still see, look at all the glitter, the sparkle, the shimmer of the Celestial Filament. Absolutely gorgeous. And I love the way that the purple and blue sort of make a shadow on the bottom of that. Super fun. And thank you for designing that, Daddy Wazzy. Awesome. All right, next, I have been busy, as Diablo Spawn says. This is the Fire Horse Fidget by Built Over Bot, which is available on Thangs. If you're in chat, you can ! Bob. This is, of course, the year of the Fire Horse as we're going into the Lunar New Year. And I did this in Polymaker Panchroma Matte Fall. So the fall gradient. And with the fall gradient, you can see you've got the yellows and the oranges, and it's absolutely awesome. So built over bot and Sandy, awesome model. And of course I did different sizes because I wanted to get, you know, different effects of the fire. A little bit stringy. I have to play around with my fan settings, I guess, in the X1 Carbon. You can see a few strings there, but I mean, no one actually sees those. I didn't see. If I didn't zoom in, you wouldn't have seen them. Anyway, I will play around with my fan settings for the matte filament. But that is available on Maker World. Next up, we have the Flexi Armadillo by K Creations. And I did an armadillo in Celestial Purple because why not? So this is actually Polymaker Celestial Purple. The lavender for the little toesies is done in Polar Lavender. And then you can see the dust of my light box there. Whoops. And then the dark color for the eye is actually the Ambrosia, the West 3D Ambrosia Midnight Meteorite. And yes, you can see the dust inside my light box. Whoops. But this is a super cute model. It does roll up. It's a flexi. It's fun. And super cute. And I mean, an armadillo can be any color. I like using Celestial Purple. As you can see here, look at that iridescence, the shimmer. I love this color. I love the Celestial Filaments. I love them so much that I named them, if you didn't know. In Polymaker's Awesome Squad, we were looking for a name for the more translucent and lighter colors of Starlight style filament. And so I named it. So I'm very proud of Celestial Filament. But this is such a fun model and a great print, as you can see. And I need to dust the light box. The liner in the light box attracts every single speck of dust that could ever occur. And I usually go in there with a Swiffer before I take pictures, and I guess I didn't go in enough. So anyway, and this is a pretty version too by K Creations. And also this model, if you go here on Thangs, that is the make that I'm sharing this week on Thangs. So if you want to go, yes, a lint roller. Actually, that's a good idea. I'm going to get a lint roller in there. That's a better idea. All right. So that is my make this week on the Thangs Maker leaderboard. If you want to go, you go here and give a like to the photo. So I just shared the link in chat live on Twitch. But if you're watching, maybe I'll share the link in chat too. Shoosh. So there we go. All right, we're going to go back to makes. Thanks for sharing, pezliz. Next up, Big Jano, more updates. We love a work in progress, and this is Big Jano sharing his maker chips. Keep doing it big. This is the new design for this year's Big Jano Maker Chip Techno Side says. And of course, we're going to give a shout out here for Big Jano. He streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays here on Twitch. So there we go. Make sure you're following. Diablo Spawn, thanks for the inspiration, Liz. Printed face down on a smooth design build plate. This is the extent of his Valentine's celebration. Hey, I'm glad I inspired you, Diablo Spawn. So there you go. You've got the nice hollow plate there with the shine. You love to see it. Pezzy Ring says, I stopped using the fuzzy light box inserts in your small one, the plastic backgrounds. And you put a cabinet door in the bottom. Ah, that's smart. So there's Diablo Spawn. That is Diablo Spawn's Valentine's celebration. I'm pleased with that. And I hope that's something that you can give to some of the old folks in your building. I'm gonna be giving this away. Give some love, right? Share some love with others. Thank you for sharing. Oh, Bailey. Bailey made some bearded printer Valentine's heart lamps in Polar Candy Red. Oh my goodness, that's a gorgeous color. They were well received other than being asked for a skull version. Ah, I bet a skull heart version would be cool. So this is the love one. This is the rose version. That's the heart version. And, ooh, and then this is like a nice little, almost like a Celtic design. Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Bailey. And of course, we love to see our friends' models out there in the world. Awesome. Star Rose 3, work in progress, red and yellow to be added soon, but this is what I do for fun on a Friday. So this is for Kitty Cat Unicorn's birthday celebration. I got to see Kitty Cat Unicorn yesterday, and this is the Hellfire Club t-shirt in progress. Awesome possum. Cruising Girl, George is keeping things level. So George is keeping an eye on these makes. Awesome possum. So next up, we also have the make of the Fire Horse Fidget by Cruising Girl. So this is Cruising Girl's make of Built Over Bots a Fire Horse. Awesome. And George is keeping watch. Thank you for sharing. Ooh, Killer Prince says, a gift for one of my coworkers. Happy Lunar New Year. There we go. So there it is, fresh off the build plate. Oh, that is gorgeous. You know I love a color swap. I love some layer. Oh my goodness, that is stunning. Look at that. Oh, I need this. I need this. I need to print this. That is gorgeous, Killer Prince. And look at the final product. Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. That is really cool. I love these mandala style layered prints. So this is the Spring Festival Heavenly Horse Springs piece, which is available on Maker World. So you too can print that. I don't know if it's mandala. I'm like talking about the style because it's layered. But you know, there are all sorts of concentric things in there. I don't know what exactly what the style is. But there's all kinds of really cool look, and then there's also, oh, that's super cute. Is that a kit? Is that like a card? Calling on Grenier. Look at this one. This one's super cute. I think you'd like to print that. Awesome. Diablo Spawn printed the speeder for the Scout Chunker. Ooh, had to move my coffee mug collection to make sure he could spin on the turntable. So let's take a look. I have the cutest picture of my dad on a speed racer. That was the stand? Oh my goodness. That's the stand itself is gorgeous, Killer Prince. There's the land speeder. I love it. Oh, I need to print this. I need to print this. That is awesome. Thank you for sharing. Oh, Linda. Indy in chat. All models today are from Maker World. First is 3D Maker Spaces Polo Bear by Ralph Lauren. Valentine's edition. Oh my goodness. Next is Cute Hamster. Articulated head, modular assembly, easy to print, and Tree House Garden. And the username is there. And lastly is Night Magic Cat Jack-o'-lantern. Twist the hat peak to select one of the 4 eye types. Oh my goodness. Press the hat to turn the puck light on and off and select color. Oh my goodness. Look at this Ralph Lauren bear. Oh my goodness. Troy, we're in the thick of the makes, and I hope you enjoy it. We're having fun here. You can continue to add to the makes. We like that. This is so chic. Look at this bear. Then we've got the, oh my goodness, look at the hamsters. They're so cute. Look at those cheeks. So all of those are print and assemble. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. And then we have the bats. Oh my goodness, their eyes change and the lights go on and off. That is awesome. Macite is in in on Twitch with a 5-stream streak. Awesome. Yeah, those cheeks are too cute. Look at those cheeks. So you too can print that. Oh, awesome. Thank you for sharing. Bailey said, made a Valentine's gift for my beauty and I am clearly her beast. Aw. That is a really cool rose. And of course, inside the enclosure there. Oh, that's fun. That's really pretty. Thank you for sharing, Bailey. All right, Sean Doan. Finished off the set. Not my best. Still learning cooling with overhangs, but they were all fun to print. We're here to learn, right? We're here to learn. We're always learning. As you saw, I had some stringing on my prints. So let's see. This is from the Demon Hunters. Someone refresh me. But this is the set, all printed on 2 A1s, A1 Mini and P1S, Polymaker, Overture, Hobby Lobby, and Mars Works Filament. All right, K-pop Demon Hunters. There you go. I think this looks fantastic. Oh, look, we got a pezliz in the background there. Shoosh. And there is the whole set. That's fantastic. I think they turned out great. I mean, if you went to purchase if their name is Huntrix, okay, there we go. We're learning. We're learning from Macite. Awesome. If you went and purchased these would be like, you know, $50 to $100 a piece. We know that these figurines are not cheap. So printing them is not just a learning experience, but it's awesome. Thank you for sharing, Sean. Fantabulistic. Ah, Barking Cauldron, Heart Pot, and E-Sun Fire Engine Red. It's perfect for my Valentine's roses. I enlarged it slightly and added a drainage hole at the bottom. And also added a print profile on Maker World. Super helpful. Bexy Beans, we're sending you lots of love today. And I'm nice and cozy in my green hoodie, and we're just sharing some makes, including Sharon's make of this cute heart planter, and of course her new roses. So everybody send some love in chat. We have Mira, Zoe, and Rumi. Those were the K-pop Demon Hunters characters. Yeah, that planter is really cute. Great filament choice, Sharon. And I love those roses. Thank you for sharing. And of course, thank you for putting that profile up as well. Hi, Icarus. Welcome in. We're Sharon makes today. And Sharon also has a new model up. And so she says, this coaster sign is on Maker World now in Polymaker Magenta and White Basic PLA. And this is We Can Print It, Women in 3D Printing. Awesome. Awesome. And that's what we're all about here. We want to, of course, create 3D printing content that empowers people. And we are learning. We're making and sharing with confidence. So thank you for sharing, Sharon. Awesome. All right. I stream every single Sunday. Oops.
Sunday.
At 3:30 p.m. Eastern. 3:30 p.m. Eastern. That's when I start my Sunday streams. All right, Manly Mutt. This is awesome. I've been back at printing around the clock after some mental health struggles the past few months. Back on ADHD meds and going full speed. That's so good to hear, Manly Mutt. These plushies all came out so amazing, and will sell quickly. I wish I could replicate them, but that's what makes each one unique. So this is when you purge to object. We call them plushies. So you end up using less filament, and you can make these really, really cool fidget cubes. And as you can see, depending on what you're printing, you get super fun effects based on what your model is. And thank you for giving a hug to Manly Mutt. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I love the fleshy objects. My friend Pink, I think if we exclamation mark Pink here in chat, Pink makes some of the best fidgets on Maker World. I really love hers, and if you actually use her profile, it's really heavy infill too. But for plushies, I mean, you might not want the same infill, but oh, hers click clack the best. All right. Manly Mutt is, oh, and this is an example. Manly Mutt is showing us. This is a Rebel Alicorn debuted a new series of turtles called Emotional Turtles, aka Emo Turtles. This crying turtle is the first in the new series, printed in Polymaker, Panchroma, Starlight Nebula, and Celestial Blue. Ooh, nice color combo. And as you can see, the plushie, as the layer swaps happen, you can see the Nebula, you can see the Celestial, and you can see the black and the white there. So it's super cool to have the Purge model, the Purge object there with the model. Thank you for sharing, Manly Mutt. Emo Turtles. I rarely print Cinderwing's full-size dragon, but her new Rose Heart dragon has to be printed at 100% because the heart of the tail is also a clicker. Oh, that is so cool. Printed in Polymaker Celestial Light Pink and E-Sun Pink. And this is the, I need to print this one. I haven't printed this one yet. Oh, that is gorgeous. Every dragon from Cinderwing is very special, and I love the rose dragons. Look at that. And that Celestial is so gorgeous because it has all that beautiful glitter in it. And the tail is a clicker. That is too cool. Okay, I need to print this. And very nice color choices, Manly Mutt. I love it. Thank you for sharing. All right. Barking Cauldron. This is the Rose Tool pen holder in Arion Pink Translucent Pet G. Oh, this is so pretty. And of course, this is for some crochet hooks, it looks like. And oh my goodness, look at the shimmer of that filament. Pet G is really fun to work with. That's your favorite dragon? Manly Mutt, I need to print it because my favorite dragon so far has been the peacock and the orchid dragon. So I need to try that one. I did print last year's rose dragon too by Cinderwing, but gorgeous. And Barking Cauldron, this is super nice. Great choice of filament and awesome make. Thank you for sharing. Manly Mutt. See, Manly Mutt's back in business. Puffy Puff Belly Clickers, Bunny and Pig. Pig is printed in Cookie Cad Pink Chip, fun filament. Polymaker Celestial White and Eureka Bone White. Oh, you still got some Eureka. Bunny is printed in Eureka Bone White, Panchroma Matte Sunrise Orange, and Panchroma Neon Green. Let's see. Oh, they're so cute. They're like little buddies in the bathtub. I love it. I love it. Oh, that is so cool. Thank you for sharing. I want to click their bellies. I love the carrot. So it's a pig in the bathtub and then the bunny in the carrot. Oh, that's nice. Yes, Harold Pulcher, you and Sharon are both in Texas. Maybe you could coordinate. You could coordinate. That's possible. We got all kinds of fun stuff going on in Twitch chat if anyone's wondering what's going on. Master Chunk was waiting for me to print this for him. So now Diablo Spawn is printing the vehicles for some of these chunkables. So this is the Warthog Halo kit for the Master Chunk model. Awesome possum. I love this. Diablo Spawn has shared his setup a few times, Brian. I think that they are certainly, the Chunkables are taking over his house. That's for sure. Oh, I like the visor. That's a fun one. Thank you for sharing, Diablo Spawn. Awesome. Oh, Warpaint and Unicorns. 13 centimeter tall, and filaments used are Polymaker Panchroma Gradient Matte Pastel Rainbow. One of my favorites. Starlight Pulsar. My absolute favorite Polymaker filament that's ever been made to date. Creality Hyper PLA White and Sunlu Meta PLA Black. printed on the Spark. I added the tail and painted the heart mark next to it. Oh, like a Care Bear. War painted unicorns, that is adorable. And oh my goodness, I love the Starlight Pulsar choice there. And of course, that satin rainbow is one of my favorites. Super cute. Thank you for sharing. And that's Triple G's model. See, we've seen Triple G's model in 2 different ways. Oh my gosh. So this is definitely gonna have to go into the thumbnail today. Thank you for sharing War Painted Unicorns. It's like a Care Bear. Care Bears have the heart on the butt. Mad Science Slack. Got another Canadian here. Happy Flag Day. I printed Pete, the P2 screen cover and bezel in the new Polymaker Patchy. It turned out great. I'm definitely enjoying the newer formula for everyday functional prints. As long as the filament is dry, no problems. I love the new Pet G. I love the new Pet G formula. So there is, oh, that's awesome. And of course, if you're sensitive to the screen, this is a great cover for the screen. Also, it's just aesthetic too. Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Mad Science Slack. Oh, wow. So Midnight Wolf said, just because. And I believe this is in KB 3D Orange, which is available not just from KB 3D, but it is a West 3D Ambrosia color. So this is the giant cheese puff. Just because. Thank you for sharing, Midnight Wolf, and I hope everyone gets a smile from this on this.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
That's fantastic. Seuss, Fallout Vault Boy model by Jake, aka the Kit Kiln, can be found over on Thangs. So this is a nice chunkable.
Faulty_daddy
awesome possum.
is now following.
And we now have a new follower here on Twitch. Faulty Daddy. We've got all kinds of daddies and never a faulty one, so welcome in. Yes, we need a cheese puff per scale, Midnight Wolf. That'd be fun. So this is such a nice, clean model. Love this print. Thank you for sharing. All right. So it's been a little all over the place this week, so here's an absolute Batman as well. I wanted to throw something larger at the Statmaker U1. Model can be found on Maker World. So this is the oh my gosh, this Batman is something and a half. Holy hat. Look at the detail. Oh my goodness. That's awesome, Sooth. Thank you for sharing. And last but not least, a little Valentine's Day appreciation. These were hid over here. Model can be found on Maker World, and this is the Rose Bear. I knocked out 2 with Sunlu Tricolor Silk and Tricolor Silk, and the light blue guy in the center was done with some Polymaker Matte Filament. So as you can see, same model, different filaments, so silks and mattes, and really fun effect with the roses there. I love the depth in that. It's really nice. Zombie Hedgehog, welcome in. Happy to have you here, and happy
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Do you have any makes to share? Get them in the Discord. I'm sure you've been making things this week. Shoosh. Happy to have you here. All right. The Rose Bear is super cute. All right. Ryan, Trubbish by N3D on Patreon, printed in Sunlu Green. Did I say it right? Is it Trubbish? I don't know. It's cute. It's interesting. It's a Pokemon. Zombie Hedgehog, earlier I guessed 3 Pokemon in a row. I got their names right. Snorlax, Squirtle, and who was the other one? Now I'm trying to remember who it was. But anyway, awesome make there, Ryan. Thank you for sharing. Manly Mutt, Key Tales 3D is a little known designers that make incredible works of art. Only 103 paid members and less than 400 followers. This June Dragon is one of my favorite and decided to make a collector series from them, printed in a wide assortment of filaments. Should I make one more color scheme? Well, absolutely. I'm always ready for another one. So this is the Dragon June and Nest, which is available on My Mini Factory. We're learning a little bit more about My Mini Factory this week with their Thingiverse merger. Ooh, I like these color combos. I really like the mint chip, and I think that's strawberry chip, is it? I love the pastels, but I also like these, the vivids. Those are super cute. Thank you for sharing, Manly Mutt. And good luck with all your markets this year. Ooh, Ryan, this is a poodle. Exclamation mark dad joke in chat. Poodle by STL Flicks, printed in Esun Pink. The poodle is joined by, of course, the little sheep there. That is so cute. I love the eyes. Oh, it's even got a little butt there. Shoosh, shoosh. That is super fun. Thank you for sharing, Ryan. And this is the STL Flicks Club Sandwich Coasters. Oh my gosh, these are so cool. Printed in Elegoo filaments on the P1S. And look, we're going to stack the sandwich. So we start out with our toothpick. Then we add a slice of bread. Then we add some bacon. Then we add some lettuce. Then we add a tomato. Or is that beet? I don't know. It looks like beet or tomato. It's probably tomato. Then we add some cheese, some bread, an olive. Oh my goodness gracious. Yum. So we've got a full sandwich there of coasters. That is so cool. Thank you for sharing. Let's do this again. Let's do this quick. Tomato, the red was a bit dark. Well, it could be. I'm gonna call it tomato. There we go. Our bread, our bacon, our lettuce, our tomato BLT with cheese, and a slice of bread on top, and an olive instead of a pickle. Quantum Hailstorm. There you go. Thank you for sharing, Ryan. That's super fun. It's interesting to see all the stuff that's on STL Flicks. Ooh, this Emperor needs no introduction. Printed on the U1 in Elegoo black, beige, and white. Model is by Bunk Flexi on Patreon. Unlimited colors or power. I don't know. That's really creepy looking. I like it. You think the tomato could be a burger? Yeah, it almost looks like a burger. We can use our imaginations. Ryan, that's an awesome make. Oh, the eyes. That is creepy. Thank you for sharing. Cruiser Girl sharing the make. This is of the Valentine's teddy bear. Super cute. With George, of course. That's available on Thangs. Thank you for sharing. Layers with Lily. Cake pops. It took a while to prep, but I made so many today. Oh, that's so awesome, Lily. I used a cake pop roller. We saw that in a past week. And had a nice cake pop stand. I had to reprint it with slightly bigger holes. I also attempted to make my own cake pop mold, but I was a bit too ambitious and a lot of details got lost. That's okay. So cute. Still cute though. There's currently also a frog bavois in the freezer. The shower. Yes, in the shower. Anyway, made with a silicone mold that isn't ready to make a picture. We love cake pops. So the cake pop roller is available on Maker World. The cake pop stand is on Maker World, and the froggy cake pop is designed by Lily. And I see the cake pops have been a hit so far. The roller's really fun because it actually looks a little bit like, this is funny, the Maker Chip holder by K2 Kevin. I think it's really funny because look, turn this Maker Chip holder sideways and it looks like the cake pop roller. It's kind of fun. Cake pops are yummy. Cake pops are a great way to use up scraps of cake if you're making cake, but you can also just make them yourself. Lily, these are gorgeous cake pops. Now I'm hungry. Thank you for sharing. I love the little eyeballs. And of course, if you're interested in seeing the process, Lily does stream here on Twitch, but Layers with Lily is also on not just Twitch, She's on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And Lily streams here most Tuesdays on Twitch. So there's the cake pop mold. Oh, that's awesome. And look at the froggy. I don't think you lost that many details. You get the gist of it. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing, Lily. Fantastic. All right, from Sean Doan. Wife wanted a new vase. Polymaker matte muted green at 166% on the A1. Flowers are wooden flowers purchased at Lowe's. Oh, that's really pretty. Oh, that's really nice. And of course, great to scale it to go along with the flowers. DJ Midnight Wolf, cake pops are actually something that saves cake makers. The cake pops were actually invented by a cake maker to use up scraps of cake after cutting cake. You know, you cut the ends off the cake in order to make it look pretty and stuff. That's how cake pops were invented. You gotta look up Bakerella. Bakerella is the queen of cake pops. She really popularized cake pops. But Sean Doan, this is an awesome little vase for the wooden flowers. I love that, you know, not all 3D printed vases are waterproof, so using wooden flowers is a really great solution. All right. Thank you for sharing. Next up, Pezzy Rings. Oh, Pezzy Rings never disappoints. Crystal Dragon Hatchling by Mystic Sage. And as you can see, the fleshy characters are just as cute as the painted ones. Super cute. I love the way those turned out. Oh, wow. That is gorgeous with the rainbow filament and then the that looks like dark gray or black. Really, really cool. I love those. Thank you for sharing, Pezzy Rings. But this is what you can do with a plushie. See? You get the fun of the print, and some people love these even more than the painted prints. Oh, look at the gradient for the eyes. Oh my gosh, those colors turned out perfect. I didn't even realize that. Okay, next dragon I'm using a gradient for the eyes. That is so pretty. That is so pretty. Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Pezzy Rings. And these are from Mystic Sage. Oh, look at these. Oh my goodness, they're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. I love the gradient for the eyes. I'm doing that for my next dragon, for sure. Oh, wow. That is worth the purge. That's from the West 3D Filament Lemony one. Oh my goodness. Exclamation mark West 3D in chat, kids. West 3D's got absolutely gorgeous ambrosia filament. Key says, and with those, do you still need the tower? Usually you don't have a purge tower. You purged object, but you will end up purging some, you still end up purging filament. You end up with poop. All right. Ooh, layers with Lily. Now mine is still a work in progress, but this is cool. Some of you might have seen it show up on MakerDeck, but the design for the bag from the collab stream is finished. Now mine is not finished. I'll be showing mine off probably tomorrow. I think the details and the tolerance are tuned in enough so it can be shared on the model repositories next week, including the version with 50 plus hand-placed sprinkles. What do you think it should be called? I'm doubting between a cupcake and an ice cream bag. So this is the pezliz Layers with Lily collab, if you didn't see this. So there is the yes, you'd have the prime tower. Sorry, I'm incorrect there, because you want to have the nozzle primed. Layers with Lily and pezliz collab. This is a bag with a, of course you can see the chain there, the lid. It holds a Pez dispenser and a maker chip. And there's the one with the sprinkles. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to showcase mine. Really fun collab that Lily and I did. And for fun, we did make it Gridfinity enabled on the outside, of course, and on the inside. As you can see, you can fit some Gridfinity in there. Such a fun project, and mine should be ready for Lily's Tuesday stream. So I was working a little overtime on the printers, getting some projects finished. So now it's getting going now. Super epic. Isn't that awesome? So I will be bringing mine to Rocky Mountain Rep Festival for sure. Super fun. I love the spot for the maker chip. All kinds of fun details. And Lily, it was really fun collaborating with you on that. Lily did all the heavy lifting for sure. So awesome. Ooh, Zany Maker Zach, I made this crown for my Valentine's Day. Made with Overture Silk Gold, New Maker's Nuclear Red, Royal Blue, Forest Green, and Bahama Yellow. This is available on Maker Worlds, and this is a Webkinz Crown of Wonder by Cheesy McSqueezy. Yeah, we need to come up with a name. Keika Clutch? I don't know. But it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Zany Maker Zach, this is so cool. What a way to crown a bouquet. Oh my goodness. Those are pretty flowers too. Zany Maker Zach, you've got a lucky Valentine. Shoosh. Webkinz Crown of Wonder. I like that. Thank you for sharing, Zany Maker Zach. Ooh. Quantum Hailstorm. The Heart of Puppies by Jerry Art, printed on my Endorphin AWD mod printer. What's that you say? I'll show in another post. Ooh. Printed with Polymaker Polyterra Marble Sandstone. Printed standing up rather than lying on its back for smoother surface finish. Supports obviously required. Did a loose bit of the bone, but I did lose a bit of the bone, but I still think it turned out well overall. So this is from Printables, and super cute in the marble filament. Awesome, Quantum Hailstorm. Thank you for sharing. The Heart of Puppies. Oh, okay. So this is from Quantum Hailstorm. This is what I'm calling my Endorphin AWD all-wheel drive mod. I took the Endorphin belt path and modified it so it is still now similar to an HBot belt pad and added an extra motor on the X-axis. Holy hat. Not being one to leave well enough alone, I also replaced the singular Y motor with two independent Y motors. Topped it off with adding another MCU so I could run each motor on its own stepper driver rather than running them in parallel. Just my preference. Quantum Hailstorm says this gives me 4 stepper motors working in unison with a hybrid Core XY kinematics to throw the print head around. As Tim Allen would say, more power. And of course we have a link to the Endorphin project there. Oh my gosh. That is a piece of work there. Holy hat, Quantum Hailstorm. So there's the Endorphin3D.com. And as you can see, this has been a colossal project. I would not want to run all those belts. That makes me wow. I'm very impressed. Thank you for sharing, Quantum Hailstorm. Love these projects. Awesome. Manly Mutt, everything old is new again. Snapprint came out with these 9 months ago. 9 months is nothing. But just got around to printing them. Have wanted to print them in Polymaker Translucent Rainbow for a while, and they turned out great. These are 3D printed Flexi Parrots. Perfect color. Perfect filament for parrots. Oh my god. Super cute. Manly Mutt, I love the Translucent Rainbow. One of my favorites from Polymaker. Also, Polymaker has done a major restock. So if you've been waiting to get some filament, Polymaker's got everything. Everything, almost everything back in stock. Get in there. And if you've never ordered from Polymaker before, and you use my link, use Polymaker First Try and you can save 15%. Also, to our friends in Europe, you might want to take a look at Polymaker's website and also check out the VOD from last Thursday's feedback hour with Sean. Just saying. Aww. So this is my sister's cat, Eileen, and she has been making plates clean since 2007. So here's Eileen. She's making. She does the dishes. Here's Eileen. Oh, we need sound, don't we? We need sound. Give me a second here. I'm gonna get the sound for Eileen. Here we go. Let's get Eileen. Can you tell her middle name is Elizabeth? Three legs, and she still makes it all work. And you cannot leave a plate without her trying to clean it. So there you go. Thank you for sharing. That's from my sister and my little kitty, Eileen. All right. Manly Mutt showing something cute too. Layers in green pixie bunny. Special print for Easter. I printed this to look like a chocolate Easter bunny using Panchroma Dark Red, aka Intergalactic Chocolate, Starlight Jupiter, and Celestial White. Oh, that's super cute. I love how that turned out. Thank you for sharing, Manly Mutt. Ooh, I'm really enjoying these themed dragon containers to build upon the dragon egg hype. The Milk and Cookies Dragon by Rebel Alicorn comes with their own milk carton. That is super fun. So there is the Milk and Cookies Dragon. Really, really cute. And I love the little container. That's fun. Good luck with your sales and everything this year, Manly Mutt. I think you're gonna have lots of awesome sales. Very clever. Indeed, Fixin' Dude. Love it. Ryan, our friend Duck 3D Print, not Duck Goose. Duck 3D Print. The baby and full-size Cinderwing Cow Dragon printed on the U1. A cow dragon. Who would have thunk it? Well, now we've seen it. We've seen it all. A cow dragon by Cinderwing. I love the spots. Oh, that's cute. I like the color choices. Fun. Holy cow. Ryan, thank you for sharing. Oh, and now we have Tummy Trickster Fox by STL Flicks in matte orange PLA. And what tricks does this fox have? Oh my goodness, that is so cute. You rub its belly and its eyes move. Oh wow, that's fun. That is so fun. Thank you for sharing, Ryan. And next up we have a selection of lamps by STL Flicks in Elegoo White, Silk Gold, and Magenta. Look at these. Oh, look at the unicorn. It's so cute. I like the unicorn all lit up. And this is a little dino. Oh, that's really cute. Thank you for sharing, Ryan. Unicorn. And the dino. Really, really cute. That would look really cool in the celestial colors, too. Polymaker celestial colors are fairly translucent, so they would work well for that. Awesome. Ooh! Harold Pulcher. Experiment from last weekend. And of course, let's make sure we get a shout out here for Harold Pulcher, who streams here on Twitch. Experiment from last weekend, 3D printed a number of pen blanks I modeled and filled them with resin. The wood one got thrown in to make a full mold. I split some wood in a random way and filled the gap with the same colors. Should be pens before too long. Oh wow. And these will likely be available for sale from Harold too. Oh, really neat. Oh, wow. It is very beautiful, City Maker Zach. So make sure you're following Harold on Twitch and of course on the socials and see how these works progress. Oh, I love the combination of the resin and the filament and the wood. I can't wait to see how these turn out. Do I get points for that? I think I get points for that. Hi, Ramon. Welcome in and happy Sunday. Oh, Manly Mutt. Can't get enough of Rebel Alicorn Turtles. My last batch sold quickly. This time I used Panchroma Starlight Jupiter and Esun Cold White, and they came out amazing. Look at these frosted turtles. Ramon redeemed a hydrate. Cheers to you, Ramon. Happy Sunday. Oh, this is awesome. Thank you for sharing, Manly Mutt. Oh, and here we do have a pen, and we can see how the pen turned out. Turned a pen last Wednesday. We picked what to turn the Wednesday before. It's one of my poop blanks. Turned into a pen that is not only a pen, but also a touch screen stylus and a mini screwdriver. Wow, multifunction. Function and beauty, Harold. Hi, 3D Print World, welcome in. The screwdriver is both plus and minus for you non-handy types. Shipping that to Tape Tech Tim 7, who won the giveaway. Oh, awesome. So this is Purge. I think when he says poop, he means his Purge. That is a really sleek pen. Oh my goodness. Harold, are you going to have those for sale at events? Do you have a website for them? Let us know. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Oh, that's a really cool pen too. Oh, that's the screwdriver. Oh my goodness. That's a screwdriver. Oh, that is cool. Very awesome work. Thank you for sharing, Harold. Ooh, Clown Hammer. It's Maker Chip Mania. Maker Chip Mania. Maker Chip Mania. Yeah. Clown Hammer's working on Maker Chip capsules by K2 Kevin. And this is Polymaker Luminous Rainbow that he won on my stream. Now, he will be receiving some Polymaker Filament for printing all of these Maker Chip collectors. You too can print your own Maker Chip collectors to bring to events. And I strongly encourage that you do. We will have some to give away to people, but oh my goodness, I want one of these. I'm going to have to get some Luminous running for a Maker Chip collector. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for sharing. Yes, Lisa Frank in the 80s have entered the chat. So this is Luminous, which means it's UV reactive filament. Absolutely gorgeous. And thank you for printing these, Clown Hammer. We're going to have some very happy participants at Rocky Mountain because of the Maker Chip collector capsules. These particular collector capsules can hold up to, I think it's like 53 chips. I think it's 53 chips it can hold. Maybe I'll do a count later. All right. Oh, now another from Harold Pulcher. Have another fountain pen done. The black is so cool. It is a Cholla Cactus cast in red resin. Even tried a new finish. Digging the new finish and keeping this pen. Yeah, sometimes you have to keep your babies, right, Pulcher? Harold? Now I'm calling him Pulcher. There we go. Came off the lathe today. Oh, that is absolutely gorgeous, Harold. Oh, wow. That is beautiful. I love a fountain pen. Oh, that is so nice. Wow. You must be so proud of that one. Well, you said it's a keeper, so. One of his penultimate designs. There you go. Polymorphin with the dad jokes too. Shoosh. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, Mac, I asked Harold for a link because I know that he has some for sale. And also he might be able to do some custom work too. I know that, you know, it's very nice to have something that's custom made. So absolutely gorgeous, Harold. Thank you for sharing. All right. Cheerful Profit. I'm stuck in my fidget printing phase. We love that phase. I absolutely love how the color effect came out. This is a branded Skull Twist fidget by Philly Foo. Printed in silk, purple, black, Elegoo PLA. I love the dual extrusion filaments. Oh, I love how the black and the purple make like almost a bronze color there. That is really cool. Awesome. And as you can see, that is the way that skull. So that's one of those ones they call it like a slime effect. Yeah, really fun color effects for that twist fidget. Pezzy rings. This is Cubone by Whale 3D Studio. Another knitted one by Whale 3D. This is so cute. I love these. Absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. And thank you for sharing. Oh, and of course we have to have the 360. I love the color choice. Matte filaments are really made for these types of models. I love it. Ryan's like, I'm gonna need to sub. Absolutely. These are gorgeous. And I think these will sell really well at shows. Yes, and Harold does do commissions. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'm a fan of Delicious Flavors around, but there's Luffy, also by Whale 3D Studio. I should message I'm a fan of Delicious Flavor. Whoops, I sent the wrong message. Whoops. There we go. I said I'm live with a Luffy. So this is Whale 3D Prints. Really awesome. Really cool. Pezzy rings, that's gorgeous. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, the knit effect is it's one of those things where some designers have really figured it out. Is it in the software, or is this is it in the software, or is it something that they've just sort of figured out? Questions there. Is that 0.4 nozzle? I think so. Pezzy rings would know. Pezzy rings is the one that printed it. Super awesome. Knitted FDM when? Yeah, 0.4 nozzle. You can do a lot with a 0.4 nozzle. Really awesome. So, there you go. See? I brought I'm a fan of Delicious Flavor in. And they said, that looks so good. Isn't that cool? Thank you for sharing all of these. They're so awesome, Pezzy rings. Oh, there's a 360. We gotta have the 360 of Luffy. Super cute. Pezzy rings is a great name, isn't it? And then Pezzy rings, it's Pezzy rings and Lemony Fresh. I think those are some of like the coolest usernames. Of course, Bexy Beans is a cool name too. All right, numeric. Make a plant pot with Polymaker HT PLA and a base of Polymaker PLA Pro. The right cat is Polymaker Panchroma Gradient Rainbow, and the left cat is Polymaker Panchroma Crystal Carnelian, all made with my new Elegoo Century Carbon. So Numeric's been printing some HT PLA, some PLA Pro, all kinds of awesome stuff. Very cute. I like these planters. Really nice. Thank you for sharing, Numeric. Love to see it. The Carnelian is really nice. All right. Next up, we have Critter 42. This is my new printer stand for my A1 printers. Green Lantern and Batman. The platform is my design and will eventually have drawers to match ones in the stands the printers are standing on. That stand is by Sam667C. 667C? Shoosh. Stands are printed in Polymaker Pet G, new formula. We love the new formula from Polymaker. Blue and green and Overture 3D Turbo White PLA. The Panda Nomi animations were done with TechJeeper's See, another thing by TechJeeper, the Pandamation app. And Repcord's rack rollers are used to feed the filament from the rep rack above, and have a matching Pet G refill spool where each will be printed from. So all the links are there if you want to do a project like Critter 42. Absolutely awesome. And oh, I love it. Yeah, the stand. All of that. Great setup there, Critter 42. Very nice and well managed. Thank you for sharing. I hope it inspires people to get their setup done a little bit better for them. Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, I like that. I like the storage underneath. All right. Def Gamer decided to make these for last Halloween from scratch. It was tricky, but I managed to get them working. Both printed in King Rune Pet G orange and King Rune Pet G green and black. So these are super cool. They can go right on the lantern there. Low flying witch, and then a jack-o'-lantern there. So really cool way to jazz things up outside for Halloween. Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Def Gamer. Ooh, fix 'em, dude. I didn't see these yet. I need to print these. New swirly heart earrings. Fix 'em, dude. Failed bulldog kit card experiment. I don't call it failed. Swirly heart decoration and new unreleased swirly shamrock earrings. Guess what? Guess what, Fix 'em, dude? Before I share that, I want the earrings. I need the earrings. I did swirly hearts too. Look, I've got Starlight Pulsar, Hedgehog Makes Galaxy Red. Oh, Hedgehog Makes Galaxy Red. Hedgehog Makes Galaxy Red. I did some swirly hearts. I will get my makeup. Shoosh. Love these swirly hearts. And of course, yeah, you can size them up and down. These would be very big earrings. They turned out really nice, didn't they? I didn't get my makeup in this stream, so just consider this my make for the stream. And yes, one side you have, you know, just the regular, and then on the other side I did use the fun build plates. So there you go. Hearts for you. Hearts in chat. So let's take a look here. Swirly heart earrings, which I need to print immediately. You know me and my earrings. I'm going to be printing these in every color. Swirly heart earrings by Fix 'em Dude. I don't think this bulldog has failed. I don't think the bulldog has failed. Gaelic Knight said, what is this plate? This particular plate, I think it might be from Bamboo. I'm not sure. It's little circles. And then the other build plate I used is the little diamonds. I don't think this has failed, Fix 'em Dude. Anyway, people in chat, talk about what you think of the bulldog. So it's a kit card. All right, and then there's the swirly heart decorations by Fix 'em Dude. 'Tis the season. And now we have swirly shamrocks. Fix 'em Dude, I need these for my green episode. So hopefully, are these published yet? Or are they going to be published? You have to let me know. So. Absolutely gorgeous. Kitty Cat Unicorn says it's not fall. Well, it's Flag Day. I was wearing maple leaves. I can change out my earrings. I'll change out my earrings right away. Do it live. I'm doing it live. These are, if you didn't see, these are Fix 'em Dude's maple leaf earrings. Here, I'll show them off right here. I did these in a gold color because maple leaves are different colors. There you go. Go. But I will change to these prism hearts done in Polymaker. What color is this, everybody? This is the new Starlight Pulsar. Shoosh, shoosh. All right. We love our maple syrup, exactly. But Fix 'em Dude, these are awesome makes. Let us know when these models are available and where we can find them. Shoosh, shoosh. I can't wait to do the shamrocks. They're gorgeous. All right. Polymorph needed an adapter for an industrial vacuum at work, so a pool hose would fit. Modeled the part in Fusion, prototype in Polymaker HTPLA Fire. It fit great, so printed in atomic black ASA using Zombie's profile. So there's Polymorph doing a prototype. And then the final product. Awesome. Making for work. Thank you for sharing, Polymorph. All right, Diablo Spawn. Printed screen covers for my Flash Forges and made one for my new protege for his 85X. Awesome. So there's the screen covers. Really cool. Yeah, a flip screen cover. I like that. Thank you for sharing, Diablo Spawn. Awesome. Now let's take a quick look here at... I'm going to take a quick look here at... okay, I'm going to write here. End of makes. And we're going to take a quick look here at models to make. Midnight Wolf did share the cheesy poof. So it was scaled up from this model, which is a cheesy, like earring jewelry piece. Oh, and then this is a model that I am planning to make very soon. And this is a maker chip exchanger. This is really cool. So this is a model that I'm looking at making. You pop in a maker chip and the person who has other maker chips, their maker chip pops out. I think it's a really cool design. So for the people that are joining us on YouTube, you are going to miss out on a giveaway of Ambrosia Filament from West 3D. So if you do enjoy these,
Sunday,
you got to watch them live on twitch.tv/pezliz. For those who are watching on YouTube, please let me know what models you quite enjoyed this week. And leave a comment, leave a like, and of course, leave a follow. But happy Sunday, happy making. I hope that you have been inspired by these makes, and we'll see you soon.